is day 21, and for the first time in a long time, I did not do night hiking this morning. I'm up in a cool area. I don't have a specific amount of miles I need to do today, and I am going down in elevation to 3,000 something feet, but getting up an hour earlier or two is not going to make that any more comfortable. So there was no need to get up early today. And I mean, I still woke up early, but I was able to lounge in my tent until first light. And since I was awake, I just started hiking anyway. And so I'm on a road right now, which I'm okay with. It's a dirt road, but yesterday the trail, the single track trail, was pretty grueling. So, and it does sound like later on today the trail is going to be either overgrown or have deadfalls or whatever that will slow my pace down. So it's nice to get at some easy miles done early in the morning, even if it is on a road. So I can see the sky turning orange and probably going to get a good sunrise soon. And here it is, the sunrise. And apparently we still have views of Lake Roosevelt. This lake never ends. Beautiful sunrise. This is pretty amazing. This is a road walk, but getting some amazing views of the surrounding mountains. Mountains look a little bit more wild on this side. But trying to make some time up on this road walk and headed towards the water source. Ooh, there was this yesterday, the nice cool pine forest. I have to enjoy it now because I'm really just heading down in elevation to a river. This section before Pine, which is the next resupply point, kind of goes up to 5,000, 6,000 feet, then down to like 3,000, and then after that I'm going to have to climb right back up to like 5,000 or 6,000. I think there's one more dip to 3,000 and then back up to 5,000, 6,000 where Pine is. So that's my next couple days. Should take me, including today, at least 4 full days and maybe a half day, depending on how difficult the terrain gets. It could take all 5 days. Not the best water source of this stretch, but I think I'm going to be following a creek later. This is Big Pine Flat, or Little Pine Flat, I think it is. And I just need to get water to get down to the creek. I think I'm going to be following it all day. So just going to stop for a little water break. It's just when I think I've seen the last of Roosevelt Lake, it pops out again. So here's Roosevelt Lake again. And I've started my initial descent down into the canyon. Between here and Pine, I've got 2 canyons I need to hit. So the first one I'm going to be doing today, and then maybe partially going up at the end of the day, depending on how hot it is. And that is Sycamore Creek. And it's down, I'll have to check the information, but it's down at about 3,000 something feet. And I'm still on the road, but pretty soon there's going to be a trail junction. And I'm kind of curious about this trail because people were saying the switchbacks are not so bad. I'm sure they're steep and full of rocks just because that's what this area's been doing. But once you get down closer to the creek itself, Boulder Creek, then apparently it gets overgrown. So I'll just see what's ahead of me. That's all I can do. I can see where I'm headed. It's all the way down there. It looks hot. That's a long way down. This is Boulder Creek that I'm following all the way down now, and it's a nice creek, nice beautiful pool there. And I really haven't had any problems with the trail. It's been pretty good. It's been dipping down into the creek, which just started to get water, and then it's been going up through this. So it's not overgrown at all. It's actually pretty nice, and it's not too hot yet, and we do have a little bit of a breeze coming through, so all good so far. So this is one of the crossings of Boulder Creek right here, I found a shaded spot to stop and have lunch, and I have to say this is incredibly pleasant. So you've got the little trickle over to the right here, and then on this tree branch you have the reflection of the ripples of water. And in the shade it's a beautiful temperature, and trail hasn't been too hard so far. It hasn't been too hot. It's actually turning out to be a really nice day. Just walking through the lower part of the canyon. I don't know if this counts as a canyon anymore. Might be technically the valley, but it's beautiful. It is a little hot. You can see the trail cutting through here, and then I just came from all the way back there. It is a little hot. There is a breeze I get every once in a while. It's not the soul-crushing hot from a couple days ago, so as long as I move slow and I get that little breeze every once in a while, it seemed to be good. So a little over a mile to Sycamore Creek, and that's the lowest part of this little dip in elevation on the trail. Okay, this is Sycamore Creek, and that's the lowest point. And now to head up the other side. I might be getting my feet wet on this crossing. It's shallow, but I'm not sure I can hop over it. Oh well, it's hot. I don't think I'll mind getting my feet wet. I just came through a gate and I thought these were cows at first. They're horses. Hi, horses. First time I've seen these guys on the trail. Looks like they're kind of either taking shade or wondering who I am and what I'm doing. Horses. Well, I think I did pretty well for myself. I've got a nice camping spot right next to water, which is a luxury for me because I have a tendency to dry camp depending on how far I walk that day. And then right over here, oh, you might not be able to see it in the screen, being lit up by the setting sun are the mountains I need to climb tomorrow. So I got pretty close to my climb, and I'm setting up while there's still daylight. I know it's kind of dark, but that's because I'm down here in a wash and the sun is behind the hill. But I'm very proud of my camping spot. Gnats. So clearly that's it for today. Today was a good day. Today was not as hard as I thought it was going to be. I did more miles than I thought, and I have a good campsite, and I'm not as just utterly exhausted as I have been the last couple days. Those trails around Roosevelt Lake were they're just stupid. They're so unnecessarily tough. But yeah, good day. And then tomorrow I've got big climb. I'm just gonna be going up and up and up and up, gaining elevation again.